What's up, guys? So in this video we're going to be having a look at Acala ACA token. We're going to be having a look at a forecast, price prediction, also look at a technical analysis aspect. For those of you guys who don't know what Acala is, in a quick line, the decentralized stablecoin of Polkadot, very interesting. So you could actually integrate your dApp with aUSD, which is Acala USD, the native decentralized stablecoin of Polkadot and Kusama. We all know that Polkadot is going to be huge. This was a parachain, for those of you guys who don't know, parachain auction. And if you want to learn more about Acala, I would highly suggest looking at this this YouTube account, the Dot Father. Right here you have a Acala tutorial, Moonbeam. So essentially all the Dot parachain auction would essentially be talked about on here. Acala network tutorial. There's a bunch of tutorials here, so a lot of information you could actually learn from this. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below, but I would highly suggest doing your own research, checking this channel out, understanding what Acala is, and so on. Now the big question is, can Acala 100x, can Acala 50x? In my opinion, yes. We have a market cap at $115 million. That is quite low. Currently ranked 383. We got 70,000 people on the watch list. This is fairly new in my opinion. Traded at $1.66. We got 69 million tokens in circulation. For those of you guys who don't know what market cap is and who are new to crypto, it's essentially the price times the circulating supply equals the market cap. Now, market cap is how much money is invested, okay? Now, if you compare this to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is currently sitting at a $800 billion market cap, and this is only $115 million. So this can 50x way faster than Bitcoin can, or Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin will ever 50x, but maybe in like 20-30 years from now. But this is how small this market cap is. Now if we do a calculation and we have a look at 69, and assuming the price is $70, okay, Acala goes to $70, we can have a market cap of just a little under $5 billion. So is a market cap of $5 billion possible for Acala? Yes, definitely. In my opinion, Acala is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. Still cheap. Not financial advice, once again, whatsoever. But this can, of course, explode. In my honest opinion, we have a volume of 28%. So a lot of people are interested into this. The volume to market cap ratio is pretty high, and it's quite interesting. Don't forget to check this channel out for more details and info, guys. We're also going to be having a look at Bitcoin towards the end of the video, because Bitcoin is king, as we know that. There's no question about that, guys. So stay tuned for a technical analysis towards the end of the video. But let's have a look at Acala real quick before I dive into Bitcoin. We had a nice little spike, a nice little run up to the top right here. Of course, we were a little bit overbought. We were overbought right here. If I take this would essentially be the neckline. Can we potentially see a massive cup and handle forming on Acala? This is a new coin, by the way, guys. This coin it did launch February 1st. February 1st, end of January, that's when it launched. And there's two patterns that are interesting here. So not only do we have the cup and handle right here, but we also have an inverse head and shoulder. Inverse head and shoulders are pretty big. Now the target for either the cup and handle and an inverse head and shoulder is from the bottom of the cup to the top, okay? But the neckline from bottom of the cup, and then you take that and you extend it. Can we reach $3? Very possible. That's not even a question, in my opinion. The market cap is still cheap. We could see a massive 100% surge in the next couple of weeks. That's assuming Bitcoin stays the same. Bitcoin doesn't do anything crazy. Bitcoin doesn't dump, because Bitcoin is king. Now, of course, before you have a breakout, you always want to wait for the retest before continuing back up. This is my my price prediction on the short term for Acala. On the long term, I wouldn't be surprised if this coin goes to $50, $60, even $70. I would between 2 to 3 years from now, 50x your money from there. That's very possible, in my honest opinion, guys. 50x would bring the just under $100, so Acala can very well go to $100, in my honest opinion. Let's have a look at the EMA ribbons real quick. EMA ribbons, we peaked a little bit below it, popped back up, and now we're just wandering around right here. If we have a nice little closure on the 4-hour, that would be very nice and bullish. But right now we are just not consolidating. Right now we are just chilling around the EMA ribbon. We're gonna have to see if we essentially get a rejection and come back down, maybe double bottom from there, or continue to the upside. But we did have a double top right here, as you guys can see. Of course, Bitcoin also dumped, which drove this coin to the bottom. Let's have a look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin is king. Just a quick TA, guys. Nothing too crazy to see over here. On the day, first of all, we came back inside the triangle right here, which is not so good. Okay, we were in this nice little symmetrical triangle right here, and we unfortunately came back inside, and we are now back inside the symmetrical triangle. Now the question for Bitcoin is, are we going to come back down and retest $36,000, or are we going to manage to break above this resistance? Because this line right now, it's resistance. Okay, this is a resistance, this is a new resistance, everything right here is a resistance. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see if Bitcoin can essentially escape that you know, that $36,000 region, because if we have a few more closes below and, you know, we start to go towards 41,000, even 42,000, and below that, you know, 36,000 is most likely going to be in the books, and altcoins will bleed. I'm not going to be taking any position until we have either a breakout above this resistance, or essentially this or come back to the support. Now another thing that I do want to have a look at before I end this video is this right here. We are below the support that we were at. This was a pretty nice support, and I don't know why we came back down. No one really knows why. It's crypto at the end of the day, guys. I mean, Michael Saylor bought, he tweeted. Every time he tweets that he bought Bitcoin, the market dumps. Every time, there's no question. Anyways, we came back, we crashed below it, and now we are currently above this very strong resistance. So that's it for my video. If you guys like this video, of course, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.